Hello, YouTube. This is the Truth Man giving you the truth. And like I said, I'm going to do a video on simps. And I titled it 17 Ways to Tell a Man is a Simp. We have problems on these jobs. We have problems in everyday life. A lot of times with other men, and you see men getting murdered for one main central reason. A lot of these guys are simps. So I want to help you understand exactly what that means a little bit. And I believe the Most High helped me on this based on the definition. Like what a simp really entails. So, and some of the guys calling people simps, they're going to fall into this category. Me, looking at this whole list, I'm not guilty of any of these things. Like not a single one. And if you know any alpha males, which is getting very offensive, like what guy would want to hear another guy calling him a beta and saying he's an alpha? That's like a put down. So if you are alpha, don't spend your time like putting guys down. Just let them live their life the best way they see fit. Kind of cold out here. I'm turning this on a little bit. I had to write these down. And I'm going to try to keep this video as short as possible, but make sure you watch the whole video, even if you have to break it up and watch part of it later. But let's begin. A really honorable mention is guys who are not comfortable in their skin when their appearance ain't right. See, I'm the same guy whether I need a haircut or not. I'm the same guy whether I need a shave or not. You know why? Because what you think and what you see in regards to me is not going to affect what I think and what I see in regards to myself. You can't affect my self-image, no matter what you say. You just can't. I mean, I'm not saying I'm perfect, but usually if I feel sad over something, or my feelings feel hurt over something, it's not something that another person initiated. It's just something that just so happened to be going on. But let's begin. Number one way to tell a man is a simp: speaking to women but not to men. Let's say, I'll give you an example. Say it's an elevator. And let's say it was women in the front. Let's say it was a woman in the front and there was a guy in the back, but they at the same elevator. And let's say a guy walks past and says good morning to the woman, but as he gets closer to the guy, he says nothing. That's just proof of simphood. And we're going to come back to that point, like in certain other ones on this list. You speak to women but not to men, which says that you are at odds with guys. And you a guy yourself. Like when you a man and you got a problem with another man, y'all need to figure out how y'all gonna address it like men. Another one that I could have put on here, men who show off for women. Men who show off for women. I'll give you an example. Let's say it's a big event going on. And you see women walking around, so you start doing stuff you don't normally do. You a simp. We all been simps at one point or another. It's okay. But some people, you can have alpha male tendencies and still be a simp. You're not going to become an alpha male until you grow into that. Like you could be the alpha of your group, but still have simp tendencies. So number two, taking women's side when they are clearly in the wrong. Whether it's on Facebook, whether it's on YouTube, whether it's at work, whether it's at a family function. When a woman does something that ain't right, or says something that ain't right, and you taking her side, Now, I can see if you married or something, you got a girlfriend, somebody trying to kick her in the head, trying to beat her up. That's different. Like the dude at the Pittsburgh Steelers game, even though his wife started it, he was in a vulnerable position. Like, he had to help his wife. He was a simp for not getting her in line. Which, let's get to this list. You'll see what I'm talking about. Number 3, not getting along with alphas. Not getting along with alphas. See, simps, this is what they do. It goes back to showing off. It goes back to speaking to women but not men. It goes back, this whole list is going to coincide with each other. You don't get along with alpha males. Like, let's say an alpha is bumping heads with his female boss. Or he's bumping heads with another woman that is trying to dominate him and trying to be in the forefront. And so he putting her in her place and stuff like that. And here you come, trying to come to her defense. Not getting along with alpha males. If you can't get along with the real alpha males, then you're a simp. Number 4, fear of offending women they are close to. One thing my mother will tell you is that I always respected and listened to my mother, but it was times that I did my own thinking. She didn't do my thinking for me. You a simp when, like, it's a video that Coach Greg plays where the woman was cussing her son out, yelling at him, emasculating him because he didn't vote for Biden. He didn't vote for Biden. Fear of offending women they are close to. Guys that get married to women they didn't want to because they got along with their mother. That's simp behavior. Number 5, they marry women that have been divorced or already have kids. How many videos on YouTube where the guy is either canceling another guy who is just trying to see his kids? See, when you marry divorced people or you marry people that already got kids, that's a conflict waiting to happen. That's like a gas can with matches close by. Or gas on the ground and matches close by. All the wind got to do is blow and it's going to be an explosion. That's the equivalent of. You marrying women that have been divorced or already have kids. She'll try to start something with her ex, hoping that you win the battle. And when you go to jail, she'll just remarry again or have a boyfriend. See, this is the type of stuff that happened to simps. Number 6, they think women can be kept in line with sex. See, a real alpha already know that, I can put it down, but that don't mean she gonna act right. Women don't really act right for nobody unless they feel like it. And they're excellent actresses. Like they're how you think you really doing something. And when they get mad at you, they go say you ain't did nothing. That's just the way it is. Number 7, they will mess with married women or women that have boyfriends. That is a self-image issue. And when you have a poor self-image, that's automatic simphood. Like, if you don't know that you can get the pick of the litter of single women, I'll give you an example. Miss America that just committed, canceled herself. Was single, no boyfriend, according to several sources that you should have been able to pull her. I mean, even though we see she had issues going on, but you should be able to pull somebody like that ain't got nobody. And if they try to reject you, again, that could have been the problem. She could have been rejected. And I know somebody else, like a friend of my wife, a guy I worked with was a good guy. Like, he was a good guy. Like, he said he don't cheat on girls, anything. It's just the job we had wasn't a high-paying job. So I believe that's why she turned him down, because her, like what my wife told me back then was her parents would have never approved of him. And one of the main things they say was stressing her out was not being able to find nobody. So when you are an alpha, you know that you can get women that are single. Like a real alpha is gonna refuse to mess with married women and girls that got boyfriends. They just gonna refuse. Now, a guy could be a kind of masculine guy, but he got simp tendencies, so he'll try to mess with somebody else's wife or girlfriend. That's simp behavior. You hear the real dudes that's not simps, they'll say, I don't mess with married women. That's what and they'll stick to it. Number 8, they pedestalize women. Even the Most High himself, the creator of the universe, didn't pedestalize women. What he did was, when he put Adam in the garden, he said, okay, it's not good that he be alone. He created Eve to help Adam and to be an assistant. But he didn't even pedestalize women, and he knows all. So why would I go against the all-knowing? And he made it clear the head of every woman is the man. Number 9, they act romantic with their girlfriends or wives and still cheat on them. You hear these dudes all the time. Oh yeah, we going to the Bahamas. We get ready to do this. We going on a cruise. We going to Miami. We going here. We going there. You see it on Facebook. You see, it's one guy in particular. This truth, I'm the truth, man. You know, I'm gonna lay it down. But it's one guy in particular that I'm friends with on Facebook that somebody that's related to him even said he be cheating on his wife like crazy. But everything he throws all these pictures up. Oh, my wife is the greatest, and my wife this, and my wife that. But he cheat on her like crazy. And another one that could have been honorable mention. Guys that take selfies all the time. Now, if you on videos, you trying to get monetized, you trying to reach an audience, that's different. When you take selfies all the time and you're a guy, oh yeah. Oh yeah. SIMP. No. So they still cheat on them. Pictures, my girl is the greatest, my wife is the greatest, and they still cheat on them. Okay, if your wife is the greatest, why you cheating on her? Because there's a lot of dudes that their wife ain't the greatest and they not cheating on them. Because a real dude gonna be like, he ain't gonna lie to his woman. He gonna tell her the truth. Because he's not worried about what she does and what she don't do. So that's number 9. Number 10. Their perceptions are strongly affected by the media. These simp guys will argue with you over a point that is made in the liberal media, even the conservative media. Like, you will never hear me arguing over a point that I didn't come to the conclusion that that's the best way to go in that situation. But these guys that I'm talking about, they'll literally, let me enlighten you something. Money don't keep you from being a simp. Do y'all know that Jeff Bezos is dating Kim Kardashian, according to allegedly? What alpha is gonna date Kim Kardashian? I'll wait. Waiting. Too late. Put it in the comments. They are strongly affected by the media. The media tell you to go do something, they go do it. The media tell you to go eat something, they go eat it. Simps. No fight in them. Number 11, they hate / have a problem with the manosphere red pill talk. These simp guys are going to be trolls. They're going to be the trolls in Coach Greg Adams, my comments, Black Ram, Ringo. They're going to be the trolls. Sandman. They got a problem with this kind of talk. They still trying to promote marriage. And their wife is getting over on them. So they hate this kind of talk. Number 12, they still get nervous when women are around, especially attractive women. Listen, and I want to say this to all guys, like all this to all guys, but this is a key point. If you get nervous around women, or you get sad when you get rejected by women, depressed, there's any negative emotion, mainly this point I'm making, you get nervous when women are around, especially attractive women. You ain't there yet. You ain't there yet. You still in Simpville. Because when you step in a room and women are there, you just in the room with women there. It don't matter. Oh, she look nice. Oh, okay, she look nice. It don't matter. It don't matter. It don't matter what they think about you. It don't matter that they there. When you are beyond being a simp, it don't matter that women are there. You're not going to show off for them. You're not going to get nervous. And I think they be picking up on that. I'm telling you, I know for a fact. They be picking up on that. And they be thinking like, what's different about him? Number 13, they cannot handle rejection from women. Listen, for a lot of you guys, for your girlfriend to break up with you, you just hit the jackpot. Because what if she would have waited till you married her and had kids? She did you a favor. Because you and her both at 60, not going to be the same. I guarantee you, it ain't many women in the whole entire world that had the energy and strength that I have at my age. She did you a favor, man. I'm telling you. They can't handle rejection from women. Number 14, they are scared to mention the scriptures. What you scared of? You scared to mention the scriptures? See, a real man is not a simp. He's not going to fear death. He don't want to die. He don't want to get sick. Who does? But he's not going to be scared to mention the scriptures. Because he knows that he can bounce back from anything. Now, again, don't be at work preaching because they're not going to listen anyway. Don't preach at work. They're not going to listen. If they really want to get saved, they'll find you. Stop preaching at work. Stop putting your livelihood of your family at stake trying to preach at work. Evangelism is not what you think, I'm telling you. And I'm going to do videos on that too. Number 15, they see other men as competition. They see other men as competition. Like, that's why a lot of the homicides take place. That's why a lot of the physical altercations take place. Because men that are simps are really destroying communities, societies. Remember, they show off reckless driving. Oh, I got a Charger. I got a Challenger. I got this thing I do. When I see dudes doing that, I just start yarning. And they be looking at me like, wow, I wonder why you doing all that. They be knowing, some of them be knowing I'm doing it because of what they doing. Because I know they showing off for women. Number 16, they act out of jealousy. Start fights out of jealousy. Some people will rob you out of jealousy. They act out of jealousy. Like, it could be something simple, like you a highly intelligent guy. Another guy ain't. So he tries to bring you down by like insulting you. Whether it's your shoes or whether, oh, he got a stain on his shirt. Anything they could do. They act out of jealousy. They say things out of jealousy. They do things out of jealousy. Simp. Flashing their hair all around. Talking about how much they can bench press because women around. I remember Eazy-E had a verse. Lifting weights will make you bigger. You lift me, you be a dead. Hey, I'm not putting myself in there. I'm just quoting the verse. Number 17, final. Last but not least, they make decisions based on what some emotional woman has said. Now remember, that goes back to, which number was that? That goes back to the honorable mention, showing off. But it also goes back to number 2, taking woman's side when they're clearly in the wrong. It goes back to a lot of these. Just go back to the list. Rewind it if you have to. But that's the last one. Well, it's not the last one. There's many other things that I could have put on this list. They make decisions based on what some woman has said. Now, here's some other things they do that I could have put on this list. Still go to nightclubs. Like most, I can't say all, but like a lot of the guys that go to nightclubs are simps, man. Nightclubs, come on now, man. You could have got a drink at Buffalo Wild Wings. You could have got a drink at Dave and Buster's. A lot of them dudes be in nightclubs popping bottles. Why? Because remember, simps like to show off. They know that women are a magnet for money. So some of them try to present money, and some of them don't even really be having money like that. A lot of people that got money, you'll never know it. They'll have the cheapest coat on. When they get Nikes, they'll get the ones that cost $60. They ain't gonna always have the most expensive stuff. And nothing wrong with expensive stuff. That's the best stuff. But get it because you want it for yourself. And again, there ain't nothing wrong with stunting on. Some people you need to stunt on. People be talking a lot of bull mess. Some people you need. Hey man, I'm successful. No. You was talking all that stuff. You still back there. It happens sometimes. But these guys be in nightclubs. Shiny car, new shoes, got the new Jordans on, got red bottoms, Snake, Stacey Adams, It's okay to have a good time. It's okay to step out, you know. But deep down inside, what's going on in there? That's what I want to know. With the stuff that you do and say, what's going on? That's what determines whether or not you're a simp, too. These guys, they say things like, I never trick on a woman. But yet, you done bought a whole wardrobe. You back there popping $100 bottle. You back there Moet and the highest bottles, whatever the highest bottle is now. I remember in the 90s, it was Moet. You back there, you act like you the answer to all this relationship stuff, but you still whining and dining these chicks. Why you gotta whine and dine them? If you the answer, if you know more, why you whining and dining them? You whining and dining them. Why can't y'all have a Netflix night? Let's just, because a woman, I'm going to tell you something, man. And I don't even claim to know. No, none of us know about them. They switch so much. It's no expert. Some people just know a little more than others. But a woman, when she really want to be with you, sometimes she'll say, let's just go get something to eat and bring it home. And she'll put her head in your lap. But yeah, that's what these guys do, man. You know, that's what these guys do. And another thing they do is like they bow down. Like what's one just real popular on his YouTube, and I noticed that he bows down when he's around attractive women. And you know what I'm talking about. I already done said it before. I'm not even saying I disagree with everything he be saying. I agree with a lot of what he says. But I noticed that he bows down. That's simp behavior. You bowing down, you trying to, simps do anything for the spotlight. That's another thing. So somebody that you could have told the truth and you could have built a foundation around you, like, man, you basically trying to elevate yourself for people that you can't trust anyway. What is that on my windowsill? You can't even trust them anyway. What you should have did was put that person in their place, and you would have got even more support. People be thinking they gotta be politically correct all the time. You don't always have to be politically correct. Because you'll be trying to elevate yourself and get to a point that you don't even know what you're going to have to do when you get there. When you could have just stayed at this point down, built down here, and been yourself. And you trying to get up here and you don't even know about the rituals. You don't even know about what you're going to have to do to be up there. But anyway, yeah, that's some things. Let me see if it's something else I want to mention. Fitness, simps, simps basically, everything about their appearance is for validation from others. Like me, I can easily go get my teeth fixed. And I will when I'm ready. When I want to. I don't trust dentists like that. But a simp, he gonna do everything he can. Latest this, latest that. Oh, everybody like tattoos. Tattoos everywhere. And he might not even like them like that, but he'll do it just to fit in. Simps always have to fit in. They not comfortable. They don't like being by themselves. You see them right away in the club. You see them right away at the fair and at the game. They always got to be with entourages. Now, again, some people need an entourage for protection, like so they won't ruin their image or so some won't to protect themselves. But people who just have honorizers, just to have honorizers, look at me, I got a lot of friends. My wife showed me something Tesla said that I agree with. The smarter people, they ain't gonna have as many friends. That's just the way it is. The people, free thinkers, smart people, they not gonna have as many friends. And these are the ones that go to the movies by themselves, and it'll be the same as if they went with other people. People that's not simps. Simps can't go to the movies by themselves. Simps can't eat in the parking lot by themselves. Can't do hardly anything by themselves. Can't go out to eat by themselves. My wife is going to be upset if she knew I ate this. Yeah, it's okay to consider that, but I'm going to eat stuff. I don't need my wife permission to eat nothing. What is she going to do? Divorce me? What is your wife going to do? Divorce you? Come on, man. Some of these dudes won't even eat nothing without running it past. Hey, man, let's go get a burger, man. Let's go play some basketball. Oh, man, let me run it past my wife. Let me see what she got to do. And again, we've been there. But as you grow in wisdom, you start with like, wait a minute, I'm a grown, what? And then this is what a lot of guys doing. I swear to you, I'm closing. Like, it'll be plenty guys that when they were younger, man, it's like they were the man. Like they did their thing. Now, let me ask my wife. Let me see what. Huh? We just going to play basketball. Let me tell you something. True story. When you let a woman dictate everywhere you go, you could be going somewhere just basic and simple with your friend. When you get home, it's gonna be World War III. Your friend be like, oh man, let's go out for a beer, man. I'm this, that. You can't even be there for your friends. Simps can't be there for their friends when they married. When they got a girlfriend. Your friends ain't gonna see you. They're not even gonna be your friends no more. But this is the No Matrix, No Simp and All Subjects channel. All subjects. And I am the truth man. In ministry, I'm known as Prophet Howard. Don't put me with them, all them little smiling, not telling you the truth, only talking about Jonah and all them. I talk about them too, but I relate it to today. And trust me, man, I've been a member at 3 churches. You want to know where simps be at? They be in a lot of these churches. Because an alpha male, he ain't going to be comfortable in the churches. He going to be going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Into it with everybody. I think you should probably find your different church home. This is not a good fit for you. We believe in happy wife, happy life here. We believe and we teach that women are equal with men. Thanks for watching. Keep tuning in. I don't know. I might make another one later if I think of a subject. But right now it's late. I got to get started. But yeah. 17 ways that you could tell that a man is a simp. Make sure y'all share this. The definition of a simp is a man who can't think and function on his own. That's like a summed up definition. But anyway, I gotta go. I would like to thank my new subscribers and thank those of you that will watch this video. And YouTube video reviewers, thank you for how you've been a little more fair with my video. But please please, for the sake of these guys out here, and if you're a guy reviewing this, I really hope that you will be fair with this video and recommend it and give the impressions. Thanks for watching.